I'm J. Lenora Bressler, and welcome to the November 16, 2017 edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details. Today we are taking a look at Leviticus chapter 7, and it is the ordination ceremony of Aaron as high priest and his sons. It is interesting that it was Moses who actually did the offering and did the kind of ceremony, oversaw the ceremony of these priests. And it makes you realize that when you are a leader of any kind, a spiritual leader, you have to get your authority from somebody else. You don't just take it. That you have to be under someone's auspices, and that is the order, that is the appropriate order, that is the order that God has ordained since the very beginning. I mean, it's interesting that Aaron, who was going to be the high priest, it wasn't that he himself went and did the ordination service for himself and for his sons. No, someone else, someone who had been prescribed, in this case by God directly, as his representative for this ceremony, does that. And so, it's a wonderful thing that we have such freedom in the Christian religion to aspire to leadership, to try to use our gifts for good. But it's also important that we remember that our God is a God of order. And so when you are wanting to take on leadership, when you feel that that is a calling, it's important that we do that appropriately and that we do that within the auspices of an appropriately ordained or organized situation. That's not to say that we obviously can't provide help and advice and good, sound, godly counseling. But it's very interesting to me that our God always has a plan for succession planning in leadership, a plan for how leaders are to be developed in his service. And it is a very good thing that we pay attention to that and that we follow suit, because even the first high priest did not do his own ordination ceremony, but rather was operating under the auspices and authority of a higher power, so to speak. And of course, that was God, who had delegated that role temporarily to Moses as his representative to give authority through him to Aaron. It's, God always has a good plan. And as a leadership development speaker and author and trainer, I recognize that leadership development and succession planning is so important. And apparently, of course, as usual, God beat me to the punch long ago and understood it and set it up that way. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. Visit me on the next edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details.